This week on Couple Up.
You are that wedding. You are that wedding.
Everyone plans for the day, but no one plans for the life.
I'm not gonna leave you stranded. I know what it feels like, so we gonna get through this. He has this kind of right, genuine.
Is this my love?
Yes.
It was love at first sight.
I am a woman who knows what I want.
As I see this girl, I get real nervous.
Just seeing him smile. Wow.
Honestly, she's my best friend.
In order to make a relationship work, you need to compromise. Without trust, there can be no relationship.
If it's one thing, I really love children.
It was the way he looked at me, it made me blush.
I'm ready to spend the rest of my life with him.
We don't know.
We cannot pinpoint the exact time. Is between her dance group, which a couple of my friends were involved in, or a church she used to visit that my pastor visited.
Yeah.
So we don't know like exact date and time. It's just random. Like, I remember you, the
Yeah.
girl who do it meet.
Yeah, that kind of thing. There was a wedding that we both attended. He was a groomsman, I was a dancer. And it was only when we got together, we were looking through pictures like, you are that wedding? You are that wedding? No, yes, really? So we don't know, but I think when I noticed him, the first thing I noticed was his smile. He has this kind of bright, genuine,
Is this my love?
yes, he has this kind of bright, genuine, sweet smile. So I say yes, that is the first thing I would have noticed about him.
That's the thing. It wasn't like, yeah, I see this girl at the corner of my eye. Was like a gradual build up. So like, oh my god, I think I like this girl. No, I don't like her. Just like her too much. I think I like her. So it's hard to pinpoint, that moment. It just was over time, things kept developing.
Yeah. His graduation from UE, I think that was one of the things that stood out in our relationship. I spent a lot of years in UE trying to finish my degree, and I finished by the time I met him, and he was going through a similar situation. And I told him, we're gonna get through this. And he was like, we? I said, yeah. I'm not gonna leave you stranded. I know what it feels like, so we gonna get through this. So seeing him, he invited me to the graduation when he was ready to seeing him cross this stage. That was significant.
I will go with the wedding day,
Okay.
right? Because I know it was like a big thing for her. So she had like planned the wedding 99%, so just to find the groom. And everything that led up to it. So I think I remember just seeing her first time and my eyes shook from my partner watchman. I was like, shame on you. Can't believe you're crying in your own wedding. I was like, I didn't care. Because like we got to that like final point of the relationship at start of life together. So I was like, yeah, that whole day was exciting. A blur, but exciting. As much as we love each other, we have different personalities. So I am quite content to come home after 8 to 4, put up my feet and just relax. And she's quite content to be like, so where we going? And I'm like, oh. So we have to find that balance, because she will allow you your time, but at the same time, you can't just be selfish. She's like, all right, well, could be anything from let's go to doubles to let's go out to a proper restaurant and be served. So she's flexible like that. Doesn't always have to be highfalutin.
It's true. A challenge for me, I think, is our difference in culture. So I come from a large, loud family, very inclusive family, and he come from a smaller type family. So when he came into my family, I was like, whoa, okay. So we had to work through that. We had to also set some boundaries and stuff like that. And that took some time to work through. But he has such a gentle heart that my family just engulfed him. Now to the point where my cousins would call him before they called me, and I'm like, but I's your cousin though. And actually one of my cousins said she thought she was losing me, but she ended up gaining a brother. So it worked out very, very well. If you are getting married, get counseling. Please get counseling. I tell people that our first year of marriage was relatively smooth, but I don't think we would have made it through that journey if we didn't go through counseling. The number of things that counseling helped us work through, so we were prepared before. So when it came up, we were like, oh yes, we were told this was going to happen. This is how we work through this. And we were able to work through it. So get counseling and get extensive counseling. 2 weeks before the wedding is not enough. 4 weeks before the wedding is not enough. Sit, plan, let it be a 3-month space, that kind of thing, but get counseling.
To piggyback off what she said, we got a lot of advice. Some good and some we left where it was before we got married. I think the best advice I received was, don't spend more time planning your wedding than your marriage, because that just put everything in one pot. Because you see people put the date for the wedding, flying in family, getting books on dresses and photographers and all these things, and then you ask them, so what happens after? Because everyone plans for the day, but no one plans for the life. So I think that is what I would put with anyone. Get as much work done on your marriage as your wedding.
Yeah.